Hey, good morning guys. So I just got home from doing my morning thrifting rounds and I found a beautiful hutch at the thrift store for about $50. I love it. It's very country, primitive. I love the natural wood on it. It's gorgeous. I couldn't resist it. I was going to show it to you there in the thrift store. I was even going to show you in Instagram stories, but I had this sweet gentleman offer to help me lift it. It was quite heavy, so I couldn't resist the help, so I got distracted doing that. But anyways, it's out in the car. Wayne's going to help me in just a minute get it in. But my vision is to put it on top of the cabinet in there. We shall see. I'm thinking of doing the two-tone, maybe painting it. We'll see. This may just be a total bust, but I just think it's going to look really beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to go. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So let's go get it out of the car now. So here it is in the back of the car. I just think it is gorgeous. I was instantly drawn to it. We'll see how it looks once I put it on top, whether I decide to paint it or leave it this natural wood. It was hard to tell if it had that orangey tone to it or not. Like in some light it did, and then other light it didn't. I think it's gorgeous. Wayne even thought it was a great find too, because it's really solid. It's really, really heavy. So let's get it out of the car and get it on top of the cabinet and see how it looks all together. Here it is in the back of the living room. We're going to swap out the bases though, because I like it on the other base better, but I like it back here more. Looks really pretty back here. Of course, it's a little messy. Kids homeschooling stuff is on the table, but it looks really, really pretty. I think it's going to look better black. It's going to give it a really nice streamlined look. So Wayne's actually digging out some black paint now. So as much as I wanted to keep this, that natural wood, it's just going to be better painted. Anyways, we're going to swap out the base and see how that looks. We switched around the cabinets and took the cabinet that was back there and brought it over here, and I really like it in the space. Now I am thinking of moving the mirror over here too. But first things first, let me show you how the hutch looks back here now. I really like it. It's just makes this whole space really cozy, but it's gonna look best painted. So Wayne went out to lunch with Tyler, and when they're out, he's gonna get a fresh quart of black paint. Since we need to touch up the base anyways, you can see little marks there, since we haven't really painted that since we painted that like 3 or 4 years ago. So we're just going to give it a fresh coat of black paint. I think it's going to look really, really nice. I love it. I love it. And it goes so nicely back here too with the table that the cat likes too. This table has been really nice to have back here. I got this at a garage sale last year, and then I put it here during Christmas because it was nice to have this extra seating area when everybody was here for Christmas, and we've just kept it here. The kids do their homeschooling here a lot. As you can see, their books are all here. I need to move. So this really ties in nicely with this, and I think it's going to look really pretty. It's going to make this space look really cozy. So I'm anxious to get this painted and show you how it looks. Here is the hutch all painted. What a transformation. And it's like it was meant to be together. It's a beauty, and it really cozies up the space. We love the space back here as it is, and adding this just totally transformed this area and this space. I love it so much. So I went down to the basement, grabbed some items. Some of the stuff I just got recently from thrifting and antiquing that I showed you, like these transferware bowls. I'm going to see how those look. And then I found this picture. It's a beautiful antique picture. I got this after I filmed my haul. It's beautiful. I'm going to try that there. And then some of these pieces I had this basket, and then this is an ironstone pitcher that I've had. This is a crock that I recently got antiquing that I showed you. And then these are the ironstone bowls that I got at Amvet's for 80 cents I showed you. And the saucers that I found for 50 cents. So I'm going to try play around a little bit. I also grabbed this that I've had for a while too. So I'm going to get this all decorated and see how it looks. Also, the Turnpike Fair sign that I showed you when I was thrifting and antiquing, I had Wayne hang down there. And I like how it balances the hutch on this side. It looks so pretty over there too. So I'm going to show you that here after I'm done decorating this. And here it is all decorated. I love this initial look. It is so pretty. I love the brown transferware plates on here. And it just so happened to work out. Originally, I was only going to get 2 of them, of these bowls. Then I had 3, and then I'm like, well, I might as well get a set of 4. I wish I got 5, but it worked out. So I put the 3 up here, and then I just ended up setting the one here. And then I'm like, oh, that kind of looks pretty there too, to kind of balance it out a little bit. But it's so pretty. These are my pretty ironstone Amvet bowls. This gorgeous antique pitcher. I love the basket here too. And what's so fun about this, I can change it out for the seasons, add new pieces. So this will always be evolving, but I just love the way it looks right now. So this impromptu little living room refresh. I grabbed some pillows. Kitty's taking a nap. I'll show you how that looks. So I'm going to change out some pillows, just refresh this space a little bit more. Maybe change out the pillows there so I can bring those back onto the couch. But I'm going to keep this empty because we use this table a lot. Kind of just like that there. I just love this cozy space. So anyways, let me start changing some other things in here to give this living room a little refresh. I put the tray back on the coffee table, and then I had this bucket also here, but I swapped out the greens. I love these pretty greens. They are from Hobby Lobby. And then I also added one of my vintage duck decoys. I love this one. I got it a couple years ago at the Salamanca Antique Mall. I think I showed you in one of my antique hauls too. It's it's one of my favorites, but I just love the way this really gives the living room a cozy cottage feel. On the mantle, I added this small crock that I have filled with some thyme, along with this crock. Both of these crocks I shared with you that I got recently antiquing. And then below, I added a basket, and then I'm going to fill it with some wood. We do have a wood burning stove, actually, so we love burning wood all the time, so it's nice to have these pieces here. But it's also a really nice decorative piece as well, and adds some height. And then I added this small copper kettle that I also got antiquing. I do want to put a larger one here, but this is a really nice placeholder for the time being. Kitty finally finished his nap, so I'm just going to fluff out the blanket. I don't put a lot of pillows on the couches because these are actually reclining couches, so they usually end up on the floor when people are sitting in them. And then underneath the Turnpike Fair sign, I just added this picture that I shared with you that I got recently too, added some more of the greens. And then my favorite antique candle, Coke candle. I actually need another one of these, the mixed berry crumble. Smells amazing, so I'll include a link and a coupon code for you below if you're interested in trying it as well. And here is a look at the new Hutch again. I love this. It is so fun to have a new piece to decorate, especially something like this that I can change out and add and display some of my pieces on. I just love this, and it really gave this entire space a really cozy cottage feel. And you probably noticed I added a tree next to the Hutch. That tree is from Hobby Lobby. I love that tree, and I just put it in a basket, and I love how it looks in this space. And with a few simple changes, the living room got a cozy cottage update heading into spring. Thank you for coming along with me as I transform this thrift store hutch and give my living room a cozy cottage feel. I hope this gave you some decorating inspo for your home as well. And make sure you check out the thrift stores to find some great treasures to incorporate into your decor. A lot of this decor that you see in my living room, I've gotten from thrift stores and antique stores. The Turnpike Fair sign was a thrift store find for $7.99 and is such a statement piece. And of course, the hutch. That is just such a great find and has really transformed the living room. So again, I hope this gave you some decorating inspo for your home as well. Thanks guys for joining me today. Make sure you're also following me on Instagram and Facebook at Mother Time. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.